Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are, whenever you are. Thank you for watching my videos. I'm here joined with Inti Campo.
Good morning, people. How are you?
And I know a lot of you guys are here for the first time seeing this drop and they're getting a little scared. You feel like, what? You feel like this.
On my mark.
We're on express elevator to hell. Going down.
2, 1, mark. 5 by 5.
Oh damn, that was good. So, anyways, right? Today's show, right? We're gonna be actually announcing the winners. We're gonna get 2 winners, right? Because I know we missed that winner for the giveaway for Trezor wallet, and also we're gonna be going over Taylor Swift's video on CNBC, so that because he used a lot of complicated words and stuff and big numbers and complex stuff. I think people are having a little trouble understanding what he's saying, but it's very important. And so I'm gonna decode that. And also, of course, we're gonna do a little bit of TA on Bitcoin and Ethereum, right? But before we get on to that, Inti's got a few words to say, right?
Yes. As always, people, it's worth to remind you that this video is for entertainment purposes only, and this is not financial advice. Please do your own research before putting any of your hard-earned money on the market.
Alrighty. Yes, let's get on to the giveaway because I want to make this thing short, if I can.
Short and painless?
Yes, exactly. All right. So first thing at first is like the giveaway. Remember, there's this sale, right, is ending on the 29th. So along with Pandora's wallet sale as well, right. So make sure you get in on your Pandora's wallet as well sale, 70% off. And for the first winner for the Trezor wallet, right, is Ethereum Affinity. He says we need a Waffle Cam during the 4-hour live trade session, trade contest. Yeah, Waffle will just be sleeping. She'll be just they're sitting there sleeping.
It doesn't matter, sir. It's a cat.
Yeah.
It's like a cats bring views. That's all I know.
Exactly. That's true. That is so true. Okay. Yeah. So if you and then finally Bartos, right? He's also a winner here. Let's go Trezor D. Okay. All right. Perfect. So if you are a winner, right, all you have to do is scroll down to the this video or any video and send an email to info@davincicodes.net, and you will tell Carolina you're a winner. You may have to say a secret word and respond to that message to the message that you left here, and then once you do, I will pick that up, and then I know that that's you, okay, and not somebody impersonating you. Finally, I would like everybody to go to this video, and I'm going to actually link this in the description here because I don't have it in the description, right? And go to this video right there here where we talk about, right, how Bitcoin changed my life, right? And the reason what I want you to do is head over there and share this video to every one of your, social medias that you can, everywhere. Please, right? Especially if you're a Pandora's wallet, not Pandora's wallet, but a DJ15 token holder, it really helps the algorithm and helps me increase my channel. And I thank you guys for sharing my channel and sharing every video that you do share, because what it will do, right? It'll help you guys make some more money if you own this token, because the more money I make, I'm unlike any other channel, I'm going to be giving back to the community by purchasing these tokens and increasing the price. All right, let's get on to the TA for the day. Wow, it looks a little scary, a little messy here, my charts. Right now, it's getting back into the grime of things.
Man, how do you read that?
I know a lot of people ask.
It's like charting in Chinese.
A lot of people ask me that question. I do turn stuff off from time to time, So yeah, okay, yeah, it is scary. I get it. It's scary. It's all over the place, right? And yeah, so let me just clean up a little bit. So as you can see on the daily, right, we are moving downwards, right? And now we're below the 13 EMA. I don't see Bitcoin now at this point. If we go to the slower time frames, at first I thought we are gonna roll over on the 4 hour, right? Because like we kept going up to get up to the 13, the 38.2 and failing. I don't even think we ever touched the 38.2, which is ridiculous. I expected that we'd at least look at it. At least look. At least go, yeah. Let me just take a quick gander at the 38.2. But no, we haven't gotten. We've gotten close, but we should at least tickle it a little bit. Right? But since we haven't done that, and actually, I have I think it was not a trend line, but I wonder if this was a trend line in this on the 5 minute I have here that I had for a long time, and I didn't get rid of it. And let me just see what it indicated here, because we're bouncing around that. Yeah, it was a trend line. Okay, so this trend line is very important, and we're below it. And we keep failing on it. So that indicates that there's serious weakness in the price action. We blow through this, we blow through the top here, and we blow through the 38.2, okay, fine. We can say, yeah, okay, this thing's gonna go higher. But if we don't, we're heading down. We're headed down. We've already failed this thing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 times. Maybe even 11 right here. So I don't see the point of us breaking this, because maybe we will if we test it one more time, right? But if we don't test it soon, right, and try it and break this, that's it. It's good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite. So, what's up?
That's a good one. I was wondering about TA. Wasn't it that price crashed several times the same horizontal line? When it breaks, it goes very powerful to the other side.
Yes, that's right. You're right. So if we break, we might go powerful to the upside, right, and go through all the way to the 78.6 or 61.8 or 78.6. But that's if we break.
Yeah, there's a big if.
Yeah, exactly. All right, now let's move on to Ethereum, right? I really think Ethereum's final destination, is around the 420 mark, the 420 mark, right? I know it's a 420, smoking weed, but not that kind of 420. It's the Ethereum 420. And the reason why there's a lot of resistance there, we've already we've tried to break through that for so long and failed so many times. So that's actually basically a now support level, because it was once resistance. So I expect us to bounce off of that heavy when we do fall. We are below this green trend line. We're probably going to fight it for a while, probably bounce in and out of that, and let's go down to the short time frame, and I'd be surprised if we're not doing it already. Yeah, duh. Right? It's just it's pretty much a mirror image of the Bitcoin, right? With its own trend line that it keeps failing. Okay, I can do it. No, I can do it. You can see it over and over again. No, and yeah, I can do it. And no. So you can see that this trend line is very significant. You can see it bounced off of it here, right? And then we failed, right? And you can see that it's very, very significant, this trend line, right? And this has been here for like, ages. I've had this trend line for ages, and this is a major trend line. The top part of the daily trend line, when it started to take off here. So if we scroll back, you can see that this thing was, when we took off from the March time frame, this was a very important top part of the trend line. And so now we're below that trend line, and we were probably going to break down to the 420 mark, which happens to fit with this lower part of the trend line. So we're probably going to be right down with that lower part of that trend line once we come down here. So a very interesting set of events. So yeah, look for that in the coming future. Okay, with that said, let me see here. Let's head over. I want to also thank all the new subscribers to my channel. Right now we have 1,000 new subscribers to my channel. Right. Thank you very much for hitting the like button, subscribing. 1,000 new subscribers since the last 2 days. Just 1,000 in 2 days. Amazing. That's amazing. 500 a day.
Amazing.
Absolutely incredible, and I'm very appreciative of that. Okay. So let's play this part of this clip, and I'm going to stop it a little bit and do some explanations of it as he explains. Okay. So, sorry, Inti, you won't be able to hear this, but we will be fixing that for next week. Okay.
Let's bring in Michael Saylor, CEO of MicroStrategy. Michael, great to have you with us.
Thanks for having me.
We had you on because you're the CEO of a software company who decided to invest your cash into Bitcoin. And I'm wondering how you came about that decision. Were you thinking we've got a lot of cash because our business generates a lot of cash? So, could it be treasuries or money market, straight up cash or Bitcoin? I mean, what was your thought process?
Well, the story here is, due to the rapid expansion of the monetary supply by the central banks, the cost of capital has tripled from 5% to 15% over the past year.
Okay, so he's saying the cost of capital has tripled between 5% to 15% in the last year. So what does that mean, right? I'm sure a lot of people did not understand what that meant. Okay, so what he's saying, right, is that when you own cash on your balance sheet, right? So let's just say you have these things, right? I'm going to go back to me, right? You have these things on your balance sheet, right? It costs you 5% normally, right? 5% every year is taken off of value, right? And you're like, no, it's not. No, it's not. It's the government tells me it's 10%. It's 2%. Yeah, okay. You see, CEOs and people who have brains live in the real world, not in the government world. Okay? So we assess things a little different than what the government does. All right? So we also see that, right, he's saying that the cost of capital has raised to 15%. It's actually 20% because that's how much they increased the monetary supply in the United States. But what he's probably discounting is the fact that portions of the dollars leave the United States. All right, let's head back to that screen and continue.
And if we look out over the next 4 years, bond coupons and EPS growth rates are going to need to exceed that hurdle in order to preserve wealth. We had 500 million worth of cash, but we knew we were going to generate another 500 million worth of cash. And
Okay, so let me just explain what he said when he said bond coupons, right, would have to keep up with inflation. So what you would do, right, remember, right, you've got these things on your balance sheet, right, these things, right? So you don't want to have these things on your balance sheet. Why is that? Why you don't want to have that? Because, you're going to lose 5% every year. So you want to look for something that's not going to lose you 5% of this value every year, right? And so you go with something safe, which is a government bond. And the government bond right now will not give you more than 5% that he stated, and definitely not more than the 15% he also stated. Okay? So obviously, you know what? You can't clip the coupons, but that's what they call it, clipping coupons, when you take the interest on your bonds in order to offset the losses to inflation. And yeah, so that's why he's saying, well, that's not going to work, right? Because, as you know, a treasury bond is yielding what? 10-year treasury bond is leaning what? 0.5%, if that? That's not going to cut it. Okay. So let's head back.
We realized that if we held it in cash, it was going to debase by 10, 15% a year, and I didn't want to lose half of it. So what isn't so well understood is the BTC, Bitcoin, is the best safe haven treasury reserve asset in the world right now.
Okay, so he didn't want to lose his 15%, right, of his cash, and he said, "Oh, I'm gonna lose half of it." What do you mean lose half of it? Well, dude, over I think it's over 5 years. I think it is at 15%. That's 50% of your money being lost if you're losing 15% a year. Just so you know. So he clearly saw the writing on the wall and said, "No, dog, I'm not losing half my money in a short time frame, right? A relatively short time frame. I'm going to put it into a cash asset that he deems to be safe and I deem to be safe, and that is Bitcoin." Okay.
And it's engineered to be superior to gold in all aspects. So that being the case, a lot of people understand the asset story of Bitcoin. It's up 100% annually each year for the past decade, more or less. Mm-hmm. What they don't understand is that Bitcoin's a monetary network. And as a monetary network, it's capable of storing and channeling energy over time without power loss. So we got really excited about this idea, and we saw it as a solution for the store of value problem, not just for the $300 trillion of capital in the world, but for the 7.5 billion people on the planet. And so,
okay, so there's a lot to dismantle there, right? A lot. All right. One, right, is he says it channels energy through time, and you're like, what kind of crackhead is this guy smoking, right? Energy? Okay. he's not on crack. He's not crazy. Maybe he should have used different words, right? But what he's saying is, consider. Let me just make it simple for you guys, right? If you go outside, right, and you see something in the sky that is very bright, that's called the sun, right? And that is a lot of energy. That's sending a lot of energy to this planet, right? A lot. And so you would like to, energy is just something you can use, you can store later on, or you could just use it right now, and that's it. And then you have to wait until you have to keep getting it in order to use it, right? And thank goodness the sun's going to be here for quite some time. But wouldn't it be nice to be able to store that energy that's coming at us so that we can use it at nighttime? Yeah. So we have something called a battery, right? Which we store that energy into through a rechargeable battery. And then we can use it at nighttime, right? Well, the same thing is with your job, right? So when you have a job, you're expending energy, right, to get something. Now, you could, of course, let's pretend there is no money. You could, of course, just, work at your job and say, he's going to trade you your labor energy for buying you a sandwich, for giving you a house, for, getting you some clothing. But then if you worked extra hard, right, and you've provided more service than the house, the sandwich, and the clothing, where does it go? Right? Well, it goes into something we call money, and that is your storage. That's your battery that you're going to use to store your wealth. Now, if that battery, right, is slowly leaking out energy, like leaking out at 15% per year, right? That's a really bad battery, isn't it? You want to find something better, right? So you do that with Bitcoin. And now he says there's 300 trillion in reserve assets out there. And you're like, wait a second, dude, I know there's only 100 trillion in actual currency. Yes, you will be absolutely right. And there's 300 trillion in debt. But what's on most corporate balance sheets is not cash. No. They hold treasuries or debt instruments of other companies or sovereigns or governments, right? And that's how they store their wealth currently today. Okay? So, you got it? All right, let's continue.
That's pretty compelling.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
sorry to interrupt, Michael, but cash on a balance sheet and wanting to preserve the power of that cash is one thing. Investing it in something that's speculative is another. I mean, are you a software company or are you a Bitcoin hedge fund at this point? I mean, why bother with the software part of the business if your belief truly is that Bitcoin is going to go up 100% every year, going forward?
Okay, I'm going to end it here because she went full retard there. And it's like the question was dumb. He's obviously a software company that's using a method of storing his wealth that she does not approve of. So she's calling it a hedge fund because she does not approve of his method of storing his wealth. If he was storing it in treasury bonds, does that make him a hedge fund company? If he was storing it in Chilean pesos, does that make him a Chilean company? All right. With that said, thank you all for watching. We're going to go on to the question and answer periods of today.
Oh, that was quick.
Yeah, exactly. I just made this quick video. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. And you know what? Actually, you know what? Before I go, I forgot one more thing. I'm going to be doing a video tomorrow or on the weekend. I need your help, actually. I want you guys to go through all my videos of this week, right? Especially, actually, the people in the Pandora's Wallet group, right? Actually, you know what? That's who I want to do with this. If you're in my Pandora's Wallet group, right? And you're here, you're one of the 900 people here. I want you to go through all the videos of the week and see if there's any comments that you like the people have left a question for in the comment section, and then copy it and paste it in here, just like Inti has pasted me these questions here. Where is it? Right here, like this, and paste it in here. Just do a screen capture and paste it in so I can take the screen capture, and I'm going to use that for tomorrow's video, where I'm going to answer questions from the videos that I did this week, people leaving comments in the videos, because I've been kind of neglecting the comment section, so I want to get back. I want to give back to the community and communicate with the community. So if there's any questions that you like and you're part of the Pandora's Wallet group, please leave those questions in the Telegram group. And if you want to be a part of the Telegram group, so you can participate in this, yeah, you could do so by purchasing, of course, Pandora's Wallet and for 70% off right now. And and then you could be in that group and you could actually help me do the next video for the weekend. So I'm going to do a video for the weekend for the first time. So, I mean, I do videos sometimes on the weekends, but not often. All right. Thank you very much again for watching, and we will see you guys maybe tomorrow. All right. Cheers.
Bye.